All right. Yes.
Good luck, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, that's my fingers warmed up. I guess it's time to actually start the game. Yeah. So this is Shin Samurai Jazz, and as some people mentioned in chat, this is a very surreal game. It's got incredible movement, gameplay wise. You'll have to see. But yeah, every game that Blaze Epic has ever made is very interesting. So yeah, 3, 2, 1, let's start. So yeah, this is Shin Samurai Jazz. This is going to be a 2D platformer with a lot of movement options, where we're going to be damage boosting through a lot of this. We have a double jump and an air dash. So we can basically use that to get around as quickly as possible. So yeah, I basically just went to... Oh, I made a slight error there, so that's the first death of the run. Oh well, there's going to be a few deaths. You can't see your health bar in this game, so you really have no idea what your health is at any given time. And the attacks in this game seem to do different amounts of damage at different times, so we basically just want to move through as quickly as possible using our air dash and our double jump in sometimes unintended ways to get around these levels quickly. The environment and the music is great. The storyline could be more fully written. But considering the fact this game is dirt cheap and was designed by a single person, it's pretty incredible. I highly recommend just checking it out. And nope, did not make the jump. There we go, we made it. So that's a little bit of a cycle skip that I can avoid large parts of this room by doing that jump there. And yeah, I don't care about that, although if I take another hit I would probably die. So yeah, we just need to get through the game basically as quickly as possible. To get through things, we usually need to hit switches, so if there's an enemy in front of the switch, we'll need to defeat it. If there isn't an enemy there, we'll just take damage through them. And use our... Oh, that was unwise. Now I've got like no health left, so this will be good. Got to be really careful. He's out of the way. There we go. So yeah, basically just use the level geometry to your advantage and jump as quickly as possible around everything. This game has incredible movement options, and unfortunately the designer didn't realize how incredible of movement options they had designed, and instead tried to focus the game around combat instead. So our first boss fight, if I can get them, yeah, there we go. That should get them stuck in a loop here. There we go. Okay. Get him down. There we go. That's the first boss of the game done. There we go. So, if you want to know the game storyline, we are basically... It's meant to be like a film noir thing, where you're a detective finding things in town, trying to figure out where all the yokai that are destroying town are appearing from. So that's why between levels, you're going to see me like just walking around and talking to what looks like random people. We have to do it in a specific order to unlock rooms. and very specific orders, and there are way more NPCs than there should be in this game. So some of these sequences are pretty funny. So currently I need to get inside a theater where... Okay, no, that I wasn't able to damage boost through that. Oh well, I have to redo this room. Currently I need to get inside a theater. And there we go. I got through the damage. I got the damage boost and hit the switch that time. And to get into the theater, I need to figure out someone who has a extra ticket to see the show tonight. Well, I don't know anyone who can actually do that. But I found a guy by just barging into his apartment that tells me, hey, I think my brother has a ticket, but he might give it to you if you find his key that he left behind. He's at a party right now, so we got the key that he had left behind inside the corporation building. Went to the party, found him, and said, hey, here's your key. And it's like, oh, thanks, I'll give you the ticket for the theater then. Oh yeah, the music is incredible. Every single one of these games has great music. So yeah, now I'm in the movie theater, and there's a bunch of yokai still in it, and we basically need to destroy all of them. The Blaze Epic has described this game as being a combination of film noir and Edo Japan themes. So yeah, that's basically what this is like. Get out of the way from the door, thank you. Okay, I still make that jump, thank goodness. And you're in the way, but I can damage boost through you. If everything goes well, these guys will just walk off the edge. They didn't walk off the edge that time, so I actually had to defeat them. Which makes this going back now just a tad bit slower, but it's all good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, jump, jump. That's the timing to get to that basically as quickly as possible. 1, 2, boom. There we go. Now I cannot take any more hits, but thank goodness that we've got the key here, and yeah, I just need to be a little careful to not take any more hits. Got the key, get back out the exit. Okay, let me hit the switch, thank you. I've got a working theory that... Oh, whoops. I've got a working theory that this game was originally designed for NES because a lot of the controls are actually on the D-pad. So, like, air dashing is double tapping a direction, and opening a door is up on the D-pad, talking to someone is up on the D-pad, jump is A, attack is B. So I've got that working theory, but I'm not sure if that's actually true. So we're in stage 3 now, act 3 of 5 of this game. So we need to get inside a shopping mall that there's a bunch of yokai in. To get inside the shopping mall, I need to first talk to the woman in the government building there who has the keys to the shopping mall, who says, I'll give you the keys if you get me a hamburger from the restaurant Eat. We go to the restaurant Eat, and they say they've run out of hamburgers. So we go to the restaurant Food, and they give us a hamburger. Once we go to the restaurant Food, we go back to the restaurant Eat and ask, hey, can you put the Eat sticker on this hamburger? And they say, sure, whatever. So we do that, and we take the hamburger from the restaurant Food that is actually from the restaurant, that looks like it's from the restaurant Eat, give it to the government worker, and she gives us the keys to the shopping mall. If you do any of that out of order, then you do not get into the shopping mall. It is a maddening sequence to go through. But yeah, now I'm inside the shopping mall, and we just need to get through to the end of the shopping mall without taking too much damage. I need to be careful here. There we go. Oh, I was right on the edge of having too much damage. Oh well, so I have to redo this room. I hope that everyone liked the explanation as to why we needed to get a hamburger. I hope it made sense. But yeah, the shopping mall level is pretty cool. The shopping mall level is basically the only area of the game where the dev realized, hey, the main thing is movement. Actually, I should design the game around movement, so most of these rooms don't have enemies, and instead are just move through them as quickly as possible. Not all of them, obviously. Okay. And that's the exit key. I have no health left, so there we go. Fortunately, your health resets every screen transition. There we go. That worked.
You mind if I cut in for a second?
Yeah, go for it.
Awesome, thank you so much. I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody who is here making this possible. Also, huge shout out to you as well for putting on an amazing showcase. This game is so fun to watch. The movement is so smooth. I'm loving the air jumping and the dashing. But yeah, thank you all for making this possible. If you are interested in donating, we also have some prizes as well that can go along with your donations. Team 17 and Fred Hutch are giving away some prizes that start at $5 and above for your donations. Fred Hutch has a t-shirt for $5 as you donate. So if you would like to get a t-shirt that says that you've supported a cancer foundation, that would be amazing. And then Team 17 has 4 different game packs for you to choose from. They have a Metroidvania pack, a narrative pack, a horror pack, and the grand prize pack, each introducing games. So we have games such as The Night Witch, Monster Sanctuary. We have things like Killer Frequency, Thymesia, and in the grand prize pack, it comes with Blasphemous and Blasphemous 2. So get those donations in if you would like to get some games along with your donations. Thank you again, and we appreciate every one of you.
Yeah, please donate, people. This is a great cause, so... And yeah, you can get nice things for donating. Oops, I accidentally left the room. Let's see, here we go. And there's a key to the exit, and yeah. There we go, so now we get to the boss fight of Act 3. The Act 3 boss is... He's a bit weird. He's inside the bathroom here. He can stun lock you permanently, and you just die, so don't get hit by him. He can spawn on either side of the room, so I basically just go to the center of the room and then try to get over to whatever side he spawned in. Yeah, and there we go. That is that level done. So I need to get into an abandoned mansion here. So I need to talk to everyone who says that, oh yeah, the owner of the mansion is at the bar. But we can't get into the bar without first getting a member card. So how do I get a member card? Well, I need to go into the corporate building again and get a guy's keys that he left inside the corporate building for some reason. And once we get that card that the guy that works at the skating rink left behind in the corporate building, we can then he will give us the pass to get inside oh, that was just slightly too slow. Then he will give us the pass to get into the bar, where we will talk to the owner of the this abandoned mansion, and he will say that here, I left the keys with someone else, but if you go talk to them, they'll give you the keys back. Yeah, hitless runs of this I don't think are possible. There we go. Like, I would not want to do a hitless run. So much of the game can be made easier by just damage boosting through things anyway. Like, technically, I'm sure you could do a hitless run, but it's not something I would want to try. There we go, and yeah.
You know, I gotta say, it takes a special type of runner to run a Kaizo difficulty type game. You're a different breed.
Is this a Kaizo difficulty type game? I'm not sure.
You have no health bar. You are constantly jumping over spikes. Enemies are always around you. I don't know, it looks pretty difficult to me, so I'm gonna put it up in there.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, and I'm now got my rhythm out of whack on this level. Oh well. There we go. Oh, nah. Sometimes the game will eat your dash inputs, so it makes it so sometimes you think you'll be moving one way and then you just don't. So I don't know why, because you'll see the little animation of doing the dash. It will actually appear, but then you won't actually move. So here we go. I've got the members card to get into the bar now. So I go into the bar. The owner of the bar is over here. The owner of the abandoned mansion is over here. We go talk to him, go to the department store, we talk to the lady that actually has the keys of the owner of the abandoned mansion. We go inside and bada bing, bada boom, we're in the mansion. And if I do some very specific movement through there, nice. There's enemies that are supposed to spawn in there, but basically if I move a specific way, you can get them to never spawn, so it's really nice. Okay, and this is another one where I can basically, with some very precise inputs, get enemies that should spawn to not spawn in again. And we did it. So there should have been a lot of more enemies that are here, but they've never spawned in, so that makes life a little bit easier. There we go. Hit that switch. Now all these enemies that I was avoiding... Okay, it ate my jump. After doing all of that very tricky maneuvering to get the enemies to not spawn in, the game just eats a jump. Oh well. What can you do? There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Basically, I only want to take one hit from those guys, because I will be doing a lot of damage boosting through here. So, there we go. I should be able to get in the door now. And I've got a lot of damage boosting that I want to do through here as well, so... Nice! So this is the boss of Act 4. It's one of the worst boss fights in the game, because the boss can basically move in just any direction and basically has no damage frames, so you can't hit them over and over easily. And yeah, just if you do contact with them, then you take damage, and you can get contacted by them just a few times. Okay, so yep, that's Act 4 done. And now I need to get into the bookstore to get through this part of Act 5. And to get into the bookstore, I first need a crowbar. And why a crowbar? I don't know. And the crowbar, of course, is in the bar. So now that I've got a crowbar, I can access this manhole cover. And if that works, yes, nice. I've got the key now to the bookstore. And that means I can get into the bookstore. Thank goodness. So, to progress through the bookstore, I need to basically pick up like 3 books. So, thankfully, first book's already here. Okay, I took too much damage. I'm just going to need to reset that level. I'll get rid of them that time so that I can not take any more hits. There's a book over here. I basically jump around the enemies, do a few air dodges over them. If it was to kill head crabs, that would be nice. Let's see, I can put the book there. I can put the book there, and time to get the last book. It was hidden in the bookstore. For being a bookstore, it seems to be a very odd arrangement. I don't know how anyone plans to do their shopping here, but you know, more power to the owners. Okay, there's the last book that we need to put in place, and we get to the exit, and this guy, if I get a very exact rhythm here, he never teleports, which every time he teleports wastes like 10 seconds, so we'll see if I get the right rhythm. Oh, there's a teleport. There we go. Yeah, only 1 teleport. That's nice. Yeah, so we're near the end of the game now. I just need to get through all of these enemies without taking too much damage. There we go. No! There we go. Yes, okay. So, yeah, this is nearing the end of the game now. We're to the end part where I just need to take out a few more enemies, and then we'll be on to the final 2 boss fights. Whoops. There we go. Okay, yeah, I had an input eaten there, so come on. I am getting so many inputs eaten right here at the end of the run. So, yeah, there we go. No more eaten inputs, thank goodness. Go down, thank you. And now we've got second to last boss fight of the game. We got 2 bosses at once. If I get the right mashing rhythm here, then yep, he disappears. And now I just need to, yeah. Hey, get back here. This guy, if I get my right rhythm, there we go. He's done. And now we've got maybe a minute and a half left of gameplay. if everything goes well. I'm not even... What's the time at, by the way, right now?
Right now you are just about 26 minutes in, and you have a estimate of 35 minutes.
Yeah, I put a really high estimate since I hadn't gotten that much practice in of this game beforehand, but no, it went really well.
Yeah, for how difficult this game looks, you definitely killed it, man.
Yeah. So same thing with this last boss here. He can teleport around, but if I do a specific rhythm, you can basically get him to not attack. So hopefully... Okay, that's another teleport. Nice, that is time. Very nice. So yeah.
Congratulations, man. GG.
Yeah, so basically, for anyone curious about the storyline of the game, maybe you thought that we were destroying all the yokai to save the world. No, we were playing as the bad guys the entire time. The yokai were the ones that were hindering us from destroying the world. We just cut the world in half. So, everyone's dead. Game over. GG's.
So the plot twist is you were the bad guy all along.
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. You just did a speed run of everybody's death.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So
oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah.
That was definitely a different game. With like the story wise, definitely with the hamburger, I definitely was having a good laugh about that one. But that was great. Good job. I cannot wait to actually try that game out.
Oh yeah, it's really fun. Like it you need your fingers to be warmed up to play it, but it's really fun.
You definitely beat that estimate, 26 minutes and 1 second. That's incredible. Definitely for a marathon time. So good job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I guess LP3's with the next run, and I guess he gets to get on maybe a little early.
Well, thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
You have an amazing day, and hopefully we'll catch you another time in another marathon.
Yeah, hopefully so.
All right, everybody, give a huge shout out. That was a great run. We had Shin Samurai Jazz. Definitely beat the estimate. So yes, huge shout out to Cosmic, please, in the chat. GG to him. And up next, we have El Paso Elsewhere with LP3 Cinema. If you've never seen the game, it's going to give you Max Payne vibes with a little bit of Painkiller, it seems like.